Hi, this is Sonu Sood, and you're watching me on Shooting Stars with Omar Qureshi. Only on Showbiz.
Sonu Sood can fool you. He has the muscles and the physique of a superhero, but he doesn't wear a cape. He has the heart of a crusader, but he doesn't fly in the sky. He prefers to stay rooted in humility, and he has no enemies or villains like the Joker or Two-Face. He is Sonu Sood, our very own homegrown superhero, son of the soil, who does a lot for people. So we have him on a special interview with Omar Qureshi right here, right now. Welcome, Sonu.
Thank you so much, Omar. You've been really kind. Thank you so much for all these encouraging words. Means a lot.
Yeah. Tell me, actor to hero to superhero, how difficult were the jumps?
I'll say that it was just meant to happen. I was just doing my part. I remember when I finished my engineering and I thought of becoming an actor. I believe it was destiny that got me in front of the camera. Then from an actor, whatever I did now, I can only say that this was the best role that I ever played in my life. And I truly believe that I came to Mumbai just to do this. And by seeing all those smiling faces, those people who got connected with you in all these months, I believe that now I have extended families in all these different states, and I stay connected with them. I think that's the best thing. That's the best feeling that I ever had.
How did you get your first break as an actor?
I remember when I came to Mumbai for the first time, I just thought, I'll give 1 year to this career. If something happens, it's good. Otherwise, I can always fall back and go back to Punjab and do my family business. But it took almost 1 year to actually know about these roads in this city, which road leads to which studio. So then I realized this is going to be a tough journey. It's not going to be an easy game. It was from a South movie, which I did, was a Tamil film. And from Tamil, it started to, Telugu, Kannada, English, Hindi, all these languages. So yeah, the journey is still on.
And your initials are SS. Does that stand for Superman anywhere?
No, it's a common man who's Sonu Sood, that's it.
Yeah. What you've done for the immigrant workers is terrific, to say the least. What was the first thing that moved you to make this step towards doing so much?
No, I believe that all these people are the ones who made our homes, made our offices, everything that we do in our life, and when these people wanted to go back to their loved ones, to their own home state, to feel safe, we couldn't let them just walk thousands of kilometers. So I thought that I need to put those efforts towards making things happen for them, and it has to happen. If I give my 100%. And I remember when I was able to send the first lot of almost 350 people to Karnataka, then I thought that I can make this happen. And then from when I talk about Jammu Kashmir to Kanyakumari, there's not even a single state, not even a single district that I haven't sent people. And now almost 1.5 and quarter to 2 lakh people I've sent back to their homes.
Yeah. I mean, every immigrant, everyone in the village, they know the name Sonu Sood. Yeah. And the people in my area, like in South Bombay, wanted to go back home and they said, Sonu Sood se baat kara dijiye na. Literally. Yeah.
I think that's a trust, people have, and, the kind of responsibility on your shoulders that you can make things happen. Now I get some weird requests, for all these things, my internet speed is not working, just make this happen, only you can happen. The weather is not doing something right to our state. Sonu, please help us make that happen. So I think all these requests make you believe that if you follow a path of helping people, God gives you strength to make things happen which are impossible.
But these are things that do come, with the perks of wearing that cape. I mean, people will ask you for a lot of unreal things also.
Unreal things happen, Omar. I remember when I was sending migrants back home, I was getting this request of lots of almost 4,000 students stuck in Kyrgyzstan, and they were really desperate to come back to home. So they were all medical students. One of the students lost his life wife also in Kyrgyzstan. So they were very, very scared. And then they started approaching the parents that, Sonu, you can make it happen. I never been to Kyrgyzstan, never know a single soul. But I thought, I have to make this happen. Then I started getting connected with the embassies, ambassadors, MEA in India. And I then made a roadmap and I knew that, I can make that happen. Then 4,000 students, I got them to India. And then from Kyrgyzstan, it became Uzbekistan. From Uzbekistan, it became Kazakhstan. Then it became Russia, Moscow. I got it now. Georgia, then Philippines, Manila. So I think once you the whole episode has been a learning experience for me that you can do anything if you believe that you can do it. You just have to take that first step, and then you see how things happen. And that's what it's been happening. I take it as a challenge, and I believe that I can do it, and it happens.
Yeah. What keeps you positive in these times? Sometimes when you come across like a brick wall, what sees you through that? Like, how do you keep yourself positive?
I don't know. I think maybe the love of all these people whom I'm connected with, they need to connect with their loved ones or whatever they want to do in their life, whether it's education, whether they are surgeries, whether they're medical expenses, whether whatever they need. I get a lot of things. Someone wants to open a vegetable shop in some part of the UP, all these things. So I think when you bring that smile on their face, I think that keeps you motivated, and that keeps you on your toes to do your best. So I think that's what that's been helping me, motivating me to give my 100%.
And tell me one thing, like a lot of immigrant workers from the film industry, they went back. Do you think they will come back at any point, because the industry lost a lot of good workers?
A lot of them, I'm connected with almost 7.5 lakh people over. A lot of people have went back. A lot of people have come back also. They are still coming back. Yeah, they're just waiting for the right time to come. Not only film industry, but from otherwise also, other fields, where they talk about plumbers, electricians, carpenters, careers, mason, everyone. They want to come back. They're just waiting for the right time to come. I started this platform called Pravasi Rozgar also, where I'm giving jobs to many people. We have almost touched 1,09,000 people. We have given jobs in last 19 to 20 days. And I'm trying to make that platform as the biggest platform in the country, where the whole country is connected. So I am in touch with every single individual, whether you talk about Uttarakhand, UP, Bihar, MP, Jharkhand, any place. I know the kind of jobs that are in place now, the kind of jobs that are required by people, the kind of employers who are active. So I totally believe there's a huge potential in the market once everything settled down, because people are hungry to deliver and they have stronger mindsets.
Yeah, and also, earlier they had to be physically present in Mumbai, but today everybody is digitally connected. They know what's happening on WhatsApp groups. There are talent apps like Sunil Chetty's FTC Talent, which keep people connected, provide job opportunities and all. What do you think of the digital age? Is it helping the immigrant workers, the migrant workers?
Everything, like I always say, Omar, everything can become digital, but not three things. That is roti, kapda, and makan. They'll never go digital. So this is something which will always be there. Yes, our digital life has made things easy. We can connect with each other on the phone, finish our interviews, do a lot of jobs. People will get used to all these virtual meetings and work from home culture. Yeah. But yes, there will be more number of people who will be required for many more new challenges that we are going to face. So yes, we are heading towards a time zone which is going to be very challenging, and only the fittest is going to survive.
How many people from the industry came forward to put their muscle behind your back when you were doing all this?
A lot of people from the industry asked me to send their staff back to their homes. A lot of drivers, a lot of the production staff, at the biggest of banners said, we have 40 people, can you send them back? So I said, okay, send them, I'll send you. So I've sent a lot of, I think 7 out of 10 people in the industry, in whether producer, actor, directors, anyone who's related to anyone. So I've sent the people back to their homes, and that's the way I've been connected with them. But like I said, I got calls from people that you're doing a great job and we feel nice that you are a part of the industry. They send a lot of messages also that, we are very proud of you, Sonu, just keep the good work going on. I feel all these, when you get these messages, encouraging messages, I think that's good enough for you to keep the good work going.
Yeah. And you work with the biggest actors in the industry, and you match shoulder to shoulder with all of them. So any particular hero has come forward and said, hey, can I do something to help you? Can I do something to guide your muscle?
There are a lot of appreciation that has come, and I think that's more than enough. When you want to do things, when I started, I never knew anyone. I never knew the process.
My next question is, Sonu, like how much support did you get from NGOs? Any NGOs or any government bodies came forward to help you?
So no government body came forward, but how it happened was when I started doing on my own bit. So then I got my friends also. They said कि यार सोनू तुम भेज रहे हैं ना, तो चल मैं एक बस मैं आधी बस मैं स्पॉन्सर करना चाहता हूँ यार, चल मैं एक बस मैं स्पॉन्सर करना चाहता हूँ. तो ऐसे लोग जुड़ने शुरू हुए. They said कि okay, we want to be a part of, we see this thing happening, but there was no proper NGOs or something and all. So but it was just friends circle, connections, our friends कि यार चल तू क्या कर रहा है, तू एक काम कर, come forward. And one friend said कि मैं पानी लेकर आऊंगा यार, मैं पानी देना चाहता हूँ 10 buses में, मैं आज खाना लेकर आना चाहता हूँ. So this is how the whole chain started building up, the whole ripple effect. So people realize that okay, this channel with what Sonu has taken is the right channel. It's the help is going to the people who deserve it. So that's why people started joining in, and yes, together we could make this happen.
Yeah. Also, the media absolutely loves you right now. Sonu Sood can do no wrong. The media loves you. So, what is your secret ingredient? Because the media does not like most people.
So I would only say that you have to do things from the heart. You can't plan a lot of things in life. You just have to follow the path which you believe is right, and rest everything follows. And that's what I did. When I started the whole journey, I never realized that I'll be able to help almost 2 lakh people. But I just kept on moving, and everything happened. So I think somewhere Almighty is doing this magic, and that God chose me as a catalyst to do it.
Fantastic. And also you need to be physically fit, which you are, and mentally fit to do so much. So how do you keep your mind calm and sane?
Sir, I believe that okay, fitness is one thing. Okay, we do exercise, we do cycling, we do running. That's a part of our life that was always there. But especially during this pandemic time, when we help all these people, and when those smiling faces you see, waving you from the windows of these trains, buses, they're going back to their homes. They send those images. They send those voice notes, they send those videos of their families when they get connected. That gives you another level of a high that, okay, man, this is good. You're doing it right. I'll give you a small example. There's a friend of mine from Nagpur who was during my college days. So there was a case that came to Nagpur for some surgery or something. There were 2 cases. One was some cancer patient and one was another guy. So I deputed him. Okay, I said, just find this case, find all the documents. Let's do this. Have to do the surgery. You just find all the genuinity of this case. So he was on it, and once he found everything, and I was able to do that work. That surgery was done, operational. So he felt so nice. He said, "Sonu, I've been doing good things, but once you gave me this responsibility to do it, and once I did everything, I felt so nice that I want to do more. Can I join your team? Can I do something? You just have to call me one single day, one job I need to assign me one job every day, which I can finish it. I can find those details." So the kind of satisfaction that you get helping others, you can't put in words. It's special, and I think that gives you that energy to do it.
Yeah, and you're still as fitness and diet conscious as you were. I remember once we were in Vancouver at the award function, biryani ek table pe rakhi thi, but you were eating salad and soup.
Sir, salad soup खाएंगे तो ही तो family बिरयानी खाएगी. So it's like that. So बोलते ना ऐसे कि हमारे प्रोफेशन में खुद का पेट भरने के लिए भूखा रहना पड़ता है. So I think that's what the case is.
But that's still your diet plan.
Yeah, that's still my diet plan. So I'm very careful and just particular with it.
Yeah, but also like ये pandemic में you're doing very different kind of work, very noble work. But most people have become fancy chefs. Most people have become dancers. Most people have become singers. तो आपने ऐसे कुछ नहीं सीखा?
सर सोचा था सीखूंगा, लेकिन वक्त नहीं मिला. लेकिन मुझे लगता है कि मेरा टीचर और बड़ा कमाल का टीचर था, भगवान था. उसने जो मुझे जिंदगी का लेसन सिखाया है, मुझे नहीं लगता था कि मैं किसी स्कूल में सीख पाता सर।
अच्छा, आपने ऐसा कोई रोल है जो आपको नहीं मिला हो एंड व्हिच यू वांटेड दैट आई विश आई हैड डन दिस रोल, आई विश आई हैड गॉट दिस रोल?
I always wanted to play a superhero sir, actually frankly, and always used to say क्या सुपर का रोल करना चाहिए, बड़ा कमाल के लगते हैं, पर मुझे नहीं लगता कि जो मैंने रोल प्ले किया इसके बाद मेरी कोई और इच्छा होगी कुछ रोल करने की।
Oh, no,
And I
you,
think
yeah,
I've done something which I always wanted to do but never thought that
yeah,
it'll be so beautifully written.
yeah. And do you get inspired by any other hero, any other real life hero, any personality, any political figure?
Uh, Actually, no, I respect all of them. I think they're all doing great work, but it's not something that, okay, as an individual inspires me to do something. But I always used to get inspired by Mother Teresa when, as kids, when we read about it and we were not really aware what kind of job she does. But now, when once we grew up, we got to know more about it. Then we realized that what she did for the society. I think every single individual should do at least 1% of what she taught us.
You also set an example by making it on your own steam entirely. What your career, the acting career, everything else, you've done it on your own. So do you think this nepotism debate that's going on, is it valid that there are examples like you?
So I actually don't buy what people discuss. Okay, the people are connected. I know Omar sir. Tomorrow if I need to get someone connected, my son or my relative, I can just pick up a phone call and you'll meet him. For a normal individual, it will take some time. So it is always there. It's not only in the industry, whether you talk about corporate, whether you talk about channels, whether you talk about any field, everywhere connections work. So it's not something that, okay, if you have the nerves of steel, then only come to the industry. Don't come, okay, I'm not someone's son. So how it's not possible. Everyone knows that industry is a very difficult place to survive. And if you're not strong enough, don't come. But don't get into that nepotism mode. Okay, if someone is blessed to be born in a certain family, obviously he's going to benefit out of it. Yeah. So that's okay. But it's only up to a stage. You can get your first break, but you have to be talented enough to survive and make big. So you can't deny that without talent, whether you're from the industry or whether you're not from the industry, you're not going to survive.
That's true. You don't seem to have any weaknesses, Sonu, but any likes towards like fashion, anything in fashion, anything in food, anything in movies. कोई है आपकी vanity?
I love eating sweets now, though it's not totally against my principles if you talk about fitness. But I love eating sweets, and I think Mishti Doi, Rasgullas, and all these I love, and I sometimes indulge, trying all that.
Yeah. And what do you watch when you're by yourself? What do you watch on television or at home or?
I think we are in a very good space with all these OTT platforms with so much of stuff that's there, when they talk about movies. But yeah, I watch movies. I try to watch at least 4-5 movies a week nowadays, But when I got busy with the whole thing and all, so hardly any time because I'm in the night I'm busy with calls in the other countries because the timelines are different. So speaking to those ambassadors, embassies takes a lot of time. But I wish that, whenever it gets over, I'll get some time and I'll watch some films that I've already missed.
Yeah, and when the lockdown is over, where will you travel to first?
I want to go to Moga, my hometown. It's been long due, and missing spending some time there. So I would like to go there once.
Yeah. Do you have any personal style of yours which you especially like jeans and a t-shirt or white shirt or something?
I'm a blue jeans, white t-shirt guy. I think whatever is lying on the top, I'll just pick that thing and I'll wear it. So it's like that. I'm not too much into it. I love shopping, but I don't know how much time we get to wear all that.
Yeah. And finally, what is your message to those, those migrants who want to come back to the film industry, people who want to get into the industry but don't know how to do it? What is your message to them?
No, I just want to tell everyone that, okay, it's time to come back stronger and make everything normal. The films are starting, a lot of web series have started, and many more are in the pipeline. So just come back and let's create some magic together the way we've been creating all these years.
And not to lose confidence.
Never. I think never. Nothing can make you lose confidence. I think people, and mark my words, Omar, people are going to come out stronger with stronger mindsets.
Thanks to people like you and heroes like you. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Yeah.
thank you so much, Umar. God bless you, man.